Hey there YouTube, welcome back to another video. This one is basically going to cover the Elite Miniatures flags that I've got in for my Dutch Belgian project. I actually forgot to do it on my last video when I was showing you the 5th Dutch Militia. The two colours I use for the Dutch uniform jacket. This is the colour that I decided upon after doing some research. It's Vallejo game colour Imperial Blue, and I'm really happy with it. It's kind of like, it's slightly lighter than a French dark blue. So like for instance, the Imperial Guard for instance, I'd say it's probably even a little bit lighter than what I like to use for my French line. I'm always wanting to go for a slightly darker blue than a lighter one. But I really like this colour for the Dutch, so that's what I use for my blue. Now orange, obviously orange is quite an important colour if you're doing the Dutch Belgians. And this is I came across this one, Vallejo game colour Orange Fire, and I really rate this orange. It's a really nice deep orange. It's a really good consistency paint. Now I'm not sure, obviously there's no guarantee to say that every paint is going to be such a nice consistency as this, but I always find that game colour colours are always a little bit more vibrant than if you could find an equivalent colour in the model range. I couldn't in this case. I mean, I'm sure there must be a sort of similar colour to it somewhere, but I couldn't find an orange that I liked in any of the other Vallejo ranges. So I decided to go for this, and it was in the end a really good choice because it's a really nice vibrant orange, and even coverage wise you can even paint it onto the blue, and it does a really good job. I mean, it may not be as good as if you paint it onto an undercoat of white or whatever, but it's, as far as coverage goes, it's very impressive. So that's I recommend both of these colours if you're going to do Dutch. Okay, let's get on to the flags, which is the whole point of this video. So when I was looking for flags, I couldn't find. Obviously, you check like the basic go-to. So I went to GMB. When I had to really search for them. Actually, I did find some in the end. They only do like one flag for the Dutch and Belgians, and I thought, well, if possible, I'd like to get some sort of variation. So when I was looking at various figures, obviously again, Elite is one of my staple companies I like to go to, and I found out that they actually do a really extensive range of Dutch Belgian flags, and I decided to pick up 6 packs to have a look at them and decide whether I'm actually going to use them. And so here we have the line regiments. So we have a line regiment and a line regiment variant, and you can see that these guys are awesome. Really good quality detailed flags. Here we have the variant, and the variant is one of the reasons why I decided to go for these guys in the end. So obviously the only difference between the two is the fact that it's got a wreath around it. Now what I thought I'll do is I'll be using the wreathed flags for the Dutch regiments and the unwreathed flags for the Belgian regiments. So straight away you have a nice little variation of varying units up. We have also the Jaeger variants. There is actually 3 versions of Jaeger flags. I just went for 2, and again I'm going to do a similar sort of thing. So I'm going to use the wreathed versions for the Dutch and the unwreathed versions for the Belgian. And then for the militia, now obviously the militia are all Dutch, there's no Belgian militia. And again, obviously they have the same 2 variants of flags. Now you could say I'm going to just use one set of flags for all of them, and there'd be nothing wrong with that. However, what I'm going to do is because there's only 3 units of Dutch militia in the 2nd Netherlands Division, I'm I'm going to use the unwreathed flags for them. And then in the 3rd Dutch division, I'm going to use wreathed flags for all of them. And that's a nice little way of, again, differentiating between the two divisions. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, I really recommend these flags. I think they come really nicely packaged. They have this nice sheet of stiff black paper behind. They come in a sealable bag, and then they have this nice cardboard attachment on the top here, again with a staple similar to sort of GMB. But yeah, I'm really happy with them. And like you say, when you saw if you see my video about the my first unit, the flags are all awesome on them, and I'm really happy. So that's my little go through of some of the elite Dutch Belgian flags. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one, probably in about a week's time-ish. Till then, catch you all later. Bye bye.